So, whoever I'm speaking to today, I do need this energy of you being very one track minded, okay? There is something that you really want. There is something that you are really focused on. There is, now, whether this is a person or an opportunity, it feels like you want this thing so much, you're very focused on it, to the point that you have literally put yourself in a box, okay? You are missing better opportunity. You are missing better things, right? And it's like you don't even know that because you were just so focused on this one thing. And it feels very small too, right? Whether this is a person that you have your eyes on, you want to be with them, whether it's an opportunity like a job that you want to do, I just mean 101, whether it's a friend that you want to have, right? It feels like in your mind, I just mean 111, in your mind, you literally feel like that's the only thing that's for you. It's like you want that and only that. Okay? You seem to be very, like, again, just one track minded at the moment, to the point where there are blessings around you. There are things, bigger things, okay? There are literally bigger things. I'm even getting that there is one thing in particular that's so amazing, and you can't even like envision yourself in this position, okay? Or you may just be ignoring it because you want this very, you have attached your energy to this very small, mediocre thing. I just named 202. Now, I do see that you may be somebody that you struggle with change, okay? You also may be somebody where it's like once you make up your mind, it's very hard to change that. And I do see you, there's strong Taurus energy here. You could be a Taurus. There's only Taurus energy here so far, right? So you could like have heavy Taurus in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Taurus. But I'm getting this energy of whoever I'm picking up on, like you tend to be very set in your way. Again, like you have all of these opportunities. You literally have better things, right? But you're so focused on this very mediocre thing, and you know what it is? It has a lot to do with yourself. Whoever I'm picking up on, this is a very specific message. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but the energy that I'm getting from this card right now, like the energy that I'm getting from the card, I'm just getting that whatever you're attaching yourself to, it's because it reminds you of a past version of yourself or some type of trauma that you've gone through. Like I'm getting that you're latching onto this thing, whether it's a, again, person. I am getting for majority of you, this is like a person that you really want to be with, or and I just mean for a person that you feel like, you know, you need to be with this person, or this is your person, okay? But here's the thing, this person is reminding you of a very low vibrational version of yourself or a past trauma. So for some of you, you are not, you want to be with this person because there's like this trauma bond here that you want to experience, and it's not you. It is a unhealed version of yourself. I just need 444. You know, this person reminds you of something within you. Like, I'm getting that. I pulled that on 515. Yeah, there's this energy here where it's almost like this person reminds you of something that's within you or something that you have experienced or some type of trauma. And you are very attracted to this person because you feel like you want to heal this person or you want to help this person. Okay, and again, sorry with the camera guys. It's not like the best version of yourself is not attracted to this person. This is actually the low version of yourself, like the lowest version, or just a past version, like them reminding you of some type of trauma, right? I am getting for some of you, it's very interesting because it's like this person reminds you of your trauma or even your bad traits, your toxic traits. Like, I mean, everybody has, nobody's perfect, do you know what I mean? Um, so there could be like toxic traits, even if you've healed them now, but then toxic traits that this person kind of reminds you of. Okay, I am getting that again. They remind you of the lowest version of yourself. They may even trigger you because of that, but you remind them of the highest version of themselves. And it's very interesting. Okay, this is kind of a deep connection because even though it seems to be very mediocre, I do see why you're attaching onto this person because it feels very deep. I just think 7-Eleven. It feels like very soulful, very deep. And you may not even know why you're attracted to this person. You may not even know why or what's going on. Okay, like why you feel so deeply for this person. And again, there's so many different opportunities here for you. And you seem to be ignoring them all, and it's like you want this one thing because there is some type of attraction to this person that's happening for a reason. Okay, you both tend to be helping each other grow and uplifting each other. There's Libra energy here, there's Scorpio energy here as well. There's also Cancer energy here. Something about your childhood and their childhood. I'm getting that you both went through some with the Six of Cups here. You both have gone through something here in your childhood, and you both kind of, it's like you share childhood trauma or you went through the same thing. And again, this is more of like a trauma bond. You do feel a connection with this person, but it's almost like you're attracted to them so you can trauma bond with them. You really need to. I'm getting that this person causing you a lot of confusion. And I'm going to be very honest here, guys, okay? You're very drawn to them, as I mentioned. It's not like, you know, this soul connection that's going to be happy and amazing, okay, because the highest version of you does not resonate with this person. Okay? If you really look into it, you're going to realize that you just want to fix them. Now you are somebody that you feel like you've been through what they're going through, or there's just something where, as I mentioned, you both have like the same type of trauma and from your childhood. And again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. By whoever I'm picking up on, you seem to have healed yourself and you have grown, but I'm getting that this person not so much, and I'm getting that they do need, I mean, they need like help. Like, you've been through something, you've healed yourself, you may have gone to therapy, maybe you did it in other ways, okay? Maybe you did like a lot of meditation and a lot of like inner healing. Maybe you've seen a spiritualist, right? Or maybe you just, I'm getting that you really like utilized things around you, okay? And you may have had a spiritual awakening, right? But this person, not so much. This person, they have a lot of healing to do, and that's okay. But you are drawn to them because you feel like you need to fix them, or you can heal them, or you need to help them. This person had karma that you do not want. You don't want to tie yourself to this person in this lifetime. Now, in the future, maybe if you want, okay? I'm reading right now, but I'm getting like you are so focused on this person, you are so attracted to this person that you're ignoring everything else, everyone else. And this is a trauma bond, okay? This person, they don't equal happiness. They equal, for one, they may even remind you of your trauma. This may be somebody that it's like you went through some type of trauma and this person's like a repeat. It's like this person brings back the trauma into your life, triggered that trauma. They may even do the same thing. And for example, if you were in a relationship with a narcissist, or you grew up with like a narcissistic parent, well, this is like that same type of trauma coming back around. This person's like a narcissist, okay? And they're going to remind you of that. So you are drawn to them because you want to fix them, or you feel like you want to help them. But this person's just going to deteriorate you. Okay, and this may be like a tough pill to swallow. I get it. A lot of people may not want to hear this, especially if you feel such a strong connection to them. But like, I don't come on here to sugarcoat things. Like, that really just defeats the purpose of the reading. So whoever I'm picking up on today, you need to understand that it is not your job to fix this person. Okay, if you want to like, no, not even, okay, if they come to you and ask you for some type of advice, you can help them, okay? But you do not have to heal them. It's not your job to help them. It's not your job to, like, right now you are only drawn to them. You are only attracted to them because it's like they remind you of something. Again, your childhood maybe, and your trauma. But you have to remember that that is a cycle that you've been through. Okay, and this is very karmic, okay? This is a cycle that you've been through. And right now you're free. But the thing is, they remind you so much of when you weren't free, okay? And you were drawn to that. So you really need to understand that even if you get silent about this person, or you feel like, you have a connection to this person, like, yeah, there's a connection here. But it's like a trauma bond, a karmic connection, and that can happen sometimes. Sometimes you are so drawn to people that they're not good for you, and that happens a lot of the time for either spiritual development or character development, or some type of lesson needs to be learned. So this person in particular, guys, this is somebody that, yeah, you're drawn to them. You may get signs about them, you may get dreamed about them, but let me tell you, if this is truly resonating for you, the signs that you get are one thing, but the dreams that you have, you will notice that they're always very fearful. Like, you, with this person in particular, you're not having dreams of you guys being together. You're having dreams of them being like either very karmic or doing bad things. So you have to understand that yes, you're being drawn to this person, but you need to also look at the signs. Okay? Because I'm also getting, when this person's around, you don't feel safe. Like with the Five of Swords here, I'm just getting this energy of you don't even feel like safe, you don't feel happy. You may even feel on edge. You may feel the same way and you felt in the traumatic situation that you were in, right? And for some of you, that may feel comfortable because that's what you've been used to. For some of you, you're literally free now, but you're so used to like being trapped in like a karmic situation or a traumatic situation, or let's like use the narcissist example. Maybe you were trapped in like a narcissistic relationship where somebody was constantly trying to control you, somebody was constantly trying to put you down. And now that you're free, it's like you don't feel comfortable with having to kind of take control of your own life type of thing, right? You may like on a subconscious level still be attracted to that because that is what you know. And if that is you, you really need to take some time to heal yourself. Like you've done a lot of healing, but you have to understand that it may be a shock to the system, right? When you've been stuck in a traumatic, even survival mode, okay? If you've been like stuck in survival mode or you've been stuck in a traumatic experience, it may be very like a shock to the system when all of a sudden you are free. All of a sudden that cycle is over and now you're not dealing with that anymore. Okay, so you have to understand that you may not even be used to that. So what you need to do is start regulating being free. Start using your freedom. Okay? Again, this is a very specific message, but for example, if you felt like you were stuck, why I keep getting like stuck in a box is because of this card, and like that's what I'm getting with this card. And it's like there was a time where you were stuck. There was a time where maybe people were controlling you or somebody was like controlling you. And now that you're literally free, it's like you're confused because you don't even know what to do with it. So you're really attracted to this person here because they're going to put you through the same cycle that your nervous system feels comfortable with. So what you need to do is actually regulate your nervous system, okay? You need to understand that that's not you anymore. And maybe you need to even reintroduce yourself to the new version of you. Because for so long, you were like stuck. For so long, it's like you had to become comfortable in a situation that was not comfortable. So again, you need to regulate your nervous system. Meditation is great for that. Okay. Also, like exercising is really good for that. Eating well. Make sure that you guys are eating like what you're supposed to be eating and getting all of your nutrition in. Also, like eating. I'm gonna say 3 times a day, but like I feel weird saying that because I literally don't eat 3 times a day. But as long as you're eating in the morning and then you're getting like that energy, okay, you really need to regulate. your nervous system. If you're somebody that drinks a lot of coffee, you may want to like cut that down as well. If you're somebody that drinks alcohol, you may want to cut that down too. But really just, meditating a lot, taking like a walk. You don't have to put your body through like strong, like if you're gonna go to like the gym or something, you don't need to do anything too, you know, too much. But like as long as you're going for like walks and stuff, that will help regulate your nervous system as well. You may want to like create a new routine. For some of you, you have been putting yourself in a box because that's what you've been used to. So you may actually have a hard time, going new places, meeting new people, okay? As I mentioned at the start, it feels like you're very set in your way. So it could feel very like uncomfortable at first to start like putting yourself out there, right? But there are so many opportunities around you. Like you have no idea how many opportunities like that are around you right now. So many different opportunities, but again, it's like you haven't even seen them because you're so focused on something that reminds you of what you're used to. And this has nothing to do with the person. What this is, it's like this is your nervous system, okay, that is not used to being free and happy. So you're attaching to this person that reminds you of a time and will put you in the same cycle as when you felt trapped, okay, when you felt really unhappy. So you really need to, again, just work on putting yourself out there, work on meeting new people, and try to stay in your vibration, okay? Because at the moment, you're in a really good vibration. I just need 22, 22. Like, you're aligned, but you don't feel right. Like, you don't feel comfortable. It's just because you're not used to being aligned like this. You're not used to being high vibrational. So it's like you feel kind of out of place. You need to regulate yourself, okay? Realize that, hey, like, this is a new chapter. You don't need to relive this past trauma. If you stay in your high vibration, you will attract people in a high vibration, okay? But I do see you kind of always going back to this person that reminds you of, again, what you had to become comfortable in. At a time that you spent like stuck, okay? And what happens is when you are entertaining even the thought of this person, is you're putting yourself in that vibration. And this person here, there's a lot of karma here. They're stuck. I don't want to go too much into them because they are very low vibrational, but listen to your feelings, listen to your intuition, because yeah, you may be drawn to them, but it's like you never feel right. Like you never feel like, you may notice that you're always feeling kind of scared, or you're feeling angry, or you're feeling depressed when they're around. Yeah. So you have to understand that this person's energy right now, it feels very dark. And again, you're not attracted to them because you want to be with them. You're literally attracted to them because you want to fix them and help them. And that's literally not your job unless you're actually a therapist. Okay? And even then, that's not your job unless they come to you. Right? So, I feel like this was really deep. For whoever this resonates for, I just need 2424. I feel like this was a deep reading. But I feel like it's one of those readings that changes everything. Okay? So I really hope that this reaches. I know that this is going to reach the people that it needs to reach. That's all I have for you. If it resonated, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading, and I'm sorry about the camera.